Okay, story time. Okay, so my house was built in 1951 by a doctor that worked at a local hospital. This hospital happened to be contracted by the US government, and this doctor ended up spending a lot of time at various Nevada test sites where he would test the survivability ratings of various bomb shelter designs by filling them with animals and then dropping nukes on them. We don't want to talk about that. Anyway, in 1960, he came home, and at the height of the Cold War, he used the design for the best performing shelter and built it under his own home. It really is the coolest thing in the world. I mean, there is still food down there. The walls are 2 feet thick. It's crazy. My favorite part of the whole place. This on top is a legit Fallout jacket from the 1960s. It's just plastic. It's crazy. 2 toothbrushes put down here by the original owners. They're unopened and cost 59 cents. It's just a piece of plastic right there. This is a spare part to that. And look what they call this thing. They call it a bomb shelter ventilator. How cool is that, right? How about some government handbooks? Fallout protection, what to know and do, Department of Defense. Let's have another Department of Defense, Office of Civil Defense, home protection exercises, and some Winning School fallout shelter designs, all from 62 and 63, I believe. Okay, so I had quite a few people ask for a part 3 to the bomb shelter story, and here it is. So I'm standing in the interior entrance that y'all saw in part 1 and 2 of the series here. This is the rung ladder going down. That's about 9 feet. But one thing you might not have seen the first time around is this. The chains on either side of this interior access here are meant to be used to chain you in. Yikes, right? Okay, anyway, once you're down at the bottom of the entry shaft, you've got to go through another 1.5 feet or so and down a bit more, and then you're actually inside the bomb shelter. Here's something that quite a few of you asked about. Saw this hole at the back of the shelter. This wall used to be the original exterior footprint of the home. So this shaft actually goes back up to a manhole cover that used to sit out.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know that you wanna stay. Close the blinds, let's pretend that the time
is freaking intense. This is a home radiation measurement kit. Can you imagine having to buy one of these things for yourself? Now here's the fun stuff, the food and the survival kit. It's 11.5 pounds, family of 6 for 72 hours it's supposed to feed, and it was packaged in with authentic period newspapers too. Oh, one more thing, the light bulb. Now here it is, it's on, although we have the interior light on, you can't really see it so well, but if I yank this, still burning. Amazing.
A lot of you were curious about the second exit to the bomb shelter. Hope this helps.
Follow me. This is what the exterior hatch of a well-designed atomic blast shelter looked like if you were living in 1961. Now, the casita, when it was added on in 1980, of course expanded the footprint of the home. This was originally, in 1961, this sat outside the footprint of the home, and it was used as an emergency access port if for some reason the interior access to the bomb shelter was blocked. Okay, we are back down in the bomb shelter today, and I have some answers for those of you that were curious about that little light bulb right there. This is a General Electric model NE30 neon glow bulb. Served 2 purposes. One was as an easy visual indicator to tell that you had power to your system, but the other was to act as a surge suppressor for low wattage radio frequency systems. And if we follow this line around, what do we have? An antenna line. There was communications equipment down the bomb shelter at some point. And here we are, 60 years later, it's still working. Hey GE, if you're looking for a success story, I've got one.